Welcome back to Obafemi graphics. So I'm going to show you on how I created this 3D flip calendar. So you can see the way it rotates, very simple animation on Alight motion. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, click the subscription button, click the notification so that you can receive more of my video, because I'm back fully for you guys. Now on the link below you will see the link to download the Alight motion. Okay, Alight motion is a good app for animation. Okay, so I'm going to create a new project. Now we're going to start. All right, great. Now this is the project. So the first thing you do is to bring a shape, click on the plus icon, bring a shape, then roll it up. Okay, now not too much. All right, this one work for the height. Okay, why this one work for the width? Okay, I'm going to bring it in. Let's make it to be smaller. Okay, so now I'm going to make it white, pure white. Okay, so I'm going to name this, name it at the top here. I'm going to name it as background, just BG, white background. So I'm going to name white background. So copy this, just duplicate it. Okay, so the other one at the top, I'm going to name it, we are going to change it to red VG background. Okay, red. All right, so we are going to adjust it, break it. So I'm going to reduce the height. So I adjusted my aligned motion to low output, so that's why it's blur like this, so that the work can be fast. Okay, so I adjust this one up here. Okay, now we are good to go. So the next thing is I want to write the text. So I'm going to write, let me say August AUJ. Okay, let's choose another date entirely. Let's say January. So I'm going to increase it. Okay, make it white, the color white. Good. So the next, I'm going to duplicate this and use to write another one. So I'm going to name it, let's start from, let me say from 11. So good. So this one is January, this one is 11th. So I'm going to write the text there. So if you don't know anything about aligned motion, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm going to release a video on aligned motion. This is a new aligned motion app, so I'm going to release a video on new aligned motion, how it work. So I'm going to click here, black. I'm going to hide. Okay, good. So yes, so we are good to go. So the next is that we are going to group all these together. I'm going to group it together because we need more templates. Let's see, let's increase it first. Let's increase it to like 10 or yeah. Okay, it's good like this. All right, so next, extend the remaining three. If you are not having the new aligned motion, make sure you get it on the link below. Okay, so now the next step is to group these together by first click on the top here. Okay, so I'll group it together, so I will duplicate it right now. Duplicate. Okay, so now I duplicate it. I need this, let me name it, this should be the 11, then let me make this one 12. Okay, so I'm going to change this one by clicking on the edit group here. So then I click on the test here, I click on edit test, I change this to 12. So after I change it to 12, I click on this to move it back to the page. You can see, so we're going to just shift this one here, then duplicate this again. Let's duplicate it again. Okay, let's duplicate more. Let's do to let's just do 4 of this. Okay, so the next is edit group down there, edit test, click on this, let's change it to 13. So just click on the screen, go back. So let's change the name of this at the top there, 13. Okay, just click on your done here. The last one, let's change the name to 14. Okay, just click on the done here. Then let's go to edit group here, click on the edit group, let's click on that test, edit test. Okay, so let's change it to 14. All right, let's click OK. Then let's click to the white background. All right, so we are able to name it now. Okay, so the next thing is that just bring, this is our first letter, so we need to arrange it. Bring the 11th up, the 12 should follow, the 13 should follow. Oh, sorry for that. So we have 11, 12, 13. So we are going to apply after we are going to apply effect to this now to 12. No, we are going to leave the 11, we are going to apply effect to 12. So let's move on. Now look at the way I will apply my effects. I will look at the simplicity of the new updated Alight Motion app. So if you don't have it, check the link on the descriptions to download it, and I will make another review of this new Alight Motion. So make sure you subscribe to this channel to receive the video. Thank you. So we are going to add effects on it. So we're going to go to 3D shape, then we need this effect flip layer. So once you click on it, we have automatic these are automatic effects. So I'm going to release a video that explains more on this. So I'm going to use, let's just use the vertical, flip vertical. Okay, so now I'm going to the flip vertical, click on the 12. Let's make it very fast. Click on the 12, click on this, then just go back now, take this one back here. Good. Okay. Well, now before we move on this, let's copy this. Okay, we can see that our flip, let me take it up. Okay, we can see that our vertical flip is happening in the middle. So to correct that, what we have to do is to remove this effect first. Let's remove this effect first. Then what you have to do is to duplicate this 12. Let's duplicate it one by one. So I'm going to duplicate this one. Then what we have to do is to manipulate it. Now we are going to take the first one there up. You can see the way the Alight version is guiding us on this side. Take it to this place. Now we need to manipulate this now by joining it together. Look at the way I will manipulate it. So just reduce the opacity of this one. Then we are going to join the two together, the 12 together. Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, so if we now apply the effect on this, now let's see. I'm going to apply the effect. I've already copied the effect, so just click this place, paste the effect. So you can see now that we have our flip at the exact where we want it. Okay, that's just a trick on it. So now that's what we are going to do for the remaining 13 and 14. So I'm going to pause the video so you can do it on your own. Let's go. Now we are done with it. So let's take this 11 up, then apply the motion, the effect to the two. Oh, before we apply the effect to the remaining one, so let's complete the effect in group from group 1. Okay, take it here. Now we want to complete the effect. Let me take this one up here. Let's take it up so that we can see what we are doing. Okay, so let's click it here. Now look at it, the way it flipped. So it remains to flip to complete the flip. So what we are going to do is to increase this. Just place make sure you place your line on this frame. So we are going to increase it down up here, so till it flips down. So increase it. Wow, so you can see it. So wow, I did a mistake. This one should be 90 because it's vertical. Okay, now yeah, so make sure the axis is in 90. So this good. So we are done with it. So look at the time, the degree wherever I rotate it, so you can see. So you can see the way it flipped like that. Okay, good. So we are now going to copy this now because this is the right one that we need. So we just copy the effect, then take it to 1 and 2. There should be take it to 3, paste the effect there. Okay, then paste the effect on these two. So that's good, we are good to go. So this is 12, so we are taking 11 here. So let's name this one now. This should be 12. Yes, so we are going to name it 12 so that we can see it. The group 1, let's say group 12. Okay, then group 2, this group 2, let me see the group it belongs, that's group 13. Okay, let's name it group 13, group 2, group 13, so that we can recognize it. Then we know that the last group is group 14, so group 13 should come over group for the group, that group. Now okay, so we can see now, let's take it, this one will be here, this one will be here after the frame, which is the animation. So you can see, so what we have to do now is to cut the 11, cut it here. Okay, when you cut it, take it down here, so you can see. Wow, so when you are done with that, just cut it away, so we don't need it again. You can see. Then same thing here, we are going to cut this 12, cut it here after the frame. then bring it to the down of 13 here. Okay, you can see, so we have it here 12, 13. So we don't need this again here. Then this 13, I'm going to cut it here, bring it to the down of the last group. Now we can see the 14 like that. So you can see how cool it is. So you can just cut it here. This is a little project that you can do inside your video animation. You can see here. Wow, wow. So that is it. So make sure you subscribe.